Decades before the flood, the world was a very different place. Violence, chaos, corruption. Humanity had lost its way. But one man walked a different path. Noah. In the silence of one troubled night, Noah heard a voice, a call from the Almighty. Build
"An ark," God commanded, "for a great flood will cleanse the earth." Noah was stunned. He was no shipwright, yet faith burned in his heart. He could feel the weight of this mission, to save his family and the innocent creatures of the world. While neighbors laughed and cursed his name, Noah began to build. Day after day, year after year, he worked relentlessly, driven by a purpose he barely understood but wholeheartedly believed. The years passed, and an enormous vessel now stood complete. Noah's Ark. 300 cubits long, 50 wide, 30 high, built by faith and sheer determination. Neighbors who once scoffed fell silent at the sight of this giant ship in a sea of grass. Some still sneered, calling Noah a madman. But then, something happened that no one could ignore. From the forests and plains, they came 2 by 2. Lions walked beside lambs. Birds darkened the sky in gentle swarms. Elephants, snakes, monkeys, and butterflies. Creatures of every shape and size converged on the ark. The crowd gasped. What power could compel wild beasts to gather so calmly? Noah knew. The time of the great flood was near. With careful haste, he led each pair of animals up the ramp into the ark's safe hold. Onlookers felt the first cold pricks of fear. Was Noah right all along? Parents grabbed their children's hands, but for most, it was too late for doubt or repentance. As the last animals entered and Noah's family climbed aboard, dark clouds gathered on the horizon. Then it began. First one drop, then millions. The heavens burst open, and the earth erupted with water. Panicked people banged on the ark's hull, begging to be let in, but Noah could only pray for them as torrents swallowed the land. The ark groaned and heaved, finally tearing free and rising on the flood. Entire towns vanished beneath waves. Yet Noah, his family, and the living creatures were secure inside, sealed by faith and the hand of God. For 40 days, a rain of water covered the world. Imagine the loneliness they felt, floating on an endless ocean with no land in sight, no other souls alive. Would they ever find ground again? In the gloom, Noah lit a lantern and led his family in prayer amid the straw and the restless animals. They whispered words of trust, even as the ark was tossed on mountain-high waves. It was a test like no other, a trial of absolute faith. After months adrift, one morning, a new sound echoed. Silence. The waters had vanished as mysteriously as they arrived. Noah's Ark came to rest upon the mountains of Ararat. Cautiously, Noah released a dove once more. This time, it returned with a fresh olive leaf. Land. A week later, he knew it was finally time. Noah pushed open the heavy door, and for the first time in over a year, stepped onto earth again. What awaited was a transformed world. Rolling green hills, cleansed of corruption, glistened under a gentle sun. One by one, the animals bolted out into this new paradise, running, flying free. Noah's family laughed and wept all at once, their faces turned up to the warm light. Above them in the heavens, a radiant rainbow unfurled. It was a sign of God's promise. Never again would a flood destroy the earth. In that moment, every doubt, every fear from their long journey washed away. Noah gathered his family, and together they gave thanks, hearts full of humility and hope, ready to begin again. Noah's Ark is more than an ancient tale. It's a powerful story of faith, obedience, and hope. In the face of world-ending odds, one family's trust in God saved life on earth. And the rainbow? That was the first covenant of mercy, a promise that still inspires millions today. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories from the prophets. Let us know in the comments what lessons you take from Noah's journey. Until next time, remember, even the darkest storm can lead to a new beginning.